19-year-old Jesse Butler of Stillwater, Oklahoma, has officially walked free, discharged from court-ordered supervision after pleading no contest to rape and assault charges involving two former girlfriends while he was a student at his high school. Back in 2024, two teenage girls came forward with harrowing accounts. One, identified in court records as LS, said Butler drove her to a parking lot after getting ice cream and attempted to rape her in his car, reportedly telling her he was sorry, but had to do it. The second victim, identified as KS, said Butler strangled her to the point of unconsciousness while house-sitting, then sexually assaulted her roughly 15 minutes later. Investigators say Butler had recorded himself choking her, and that footage was later found on his phone. Despite the severity of the allegations, Butler was granted youthful offender status, meaning instead of a potential decade behind bars, he received probation, counseling, community service, and a $3,300 restitution payment. As of his 19th birthday this month, he successfully completed the terms of that program with 0 reported violations, officially clearing the path toward having his case dismissed and his record expunged. The final court hearing took an explosive turn when Butler's defense attorney reportedly spent several emotional minutes portraying his client as the true victim in the case, a characterization that reduced the young women in the courtroom to tears and drew immediate, forceful pushback from newly sworn-in Payne County District Attorney Jeremiah Gregory. In a scathing public statement, Gregory called the defense's remarks disingenuous, insincere, and an affront to the victims. While he acknowledged the U.S. Constitution's double jeopardy protections prevent the state from prosecuting Butler again for the same offense, Gregory announced he is now referring the case to federal authorities for prosecutorial review, since the federal government operates as a separate legal sovereign. Content creator Justin Shepard, who helped bring national attention to the case, has been vocal in his criticism, pointing to Butler's father's connections within the Stillwater community and questioning how such serious allegations resulted in what many are calling a sweetheart deal. Shepard has since launched a petition calling for reform around plea deals in cases involving violence against minors. Attorney Rachel Busey, representing one of the victims, said Butler showed no visible remorse during the hearing, describing his demeanor as defiant rather than reflective. She emphasized that non-fatal strangulation is one of the strongest predictors of future lethal violence in intimate partner cases, warning that survivors and advocates will be watching going forward. Meanwhile, a separate civil lawsuit filed against the city of Stillwater, the school district, and the Butler family remains active in federal court, with attorneys for the victims preparing to pursue additional civil claims. They say the case exposed deep institutional failures, including a lack of protective measures for the victims at school in the weeks following their initial reports. As the criminal case closes, the fight for accountability is far from over, with federal review, civil litigation, and public scrutiny all still very much in play.